Hey everybody. I would like to start off by inviting you to watch last week's episode, because holy smokes, I dominated some missions. Okay, now on to this week. I think what I'm going to start out with grabbing this here artifact and loop around here and get this outcast mission, and I think we can clear out the rest of the artifacts in ithildin here, and then maybe next time I'll get this here war chief, and then we'll be done with this little stronghold here. Sound good? Good. Okay, let's see. I think if I remember right, this one's underneath us.
None of our enemies have a single leader stopping the Black Captain, and we've got 3 of them on our side.
I think they've mistaken that the Black Captains are actually on my side, but don't tell them that. Oh man, look at that memory. What have we got here? Ooh, a lockbox key. This key was crafted long ago by the locksmiths of Khazad-dûm. It is able to open a wide array of locks. It would be of great value to a burglar or spy. Wow, that is nifty, neato.
The orcs are making things mighty difficult. This might be my last one in a long while.
My wife and I, we need to be elsewhere.
The lockbox. Open it. Now.
Why?
These are hard times. And I need to know you can pay. Up front. Well now, that's hardly enough for both.
We've always... That's all I have. Please, my wife.
Should have saved more. Now, room for 1 on the boat. You decide.
Oh, that's kind of harsh. These artifacts do really do a good job of world building. It's sort of like...
There are still some paths open out of Mordor.
The more we can set Mordor to flame, the more people will reach freedom.
I like how they build the world in this... Okay, let me gather my thoughts. I like how they do world building through artifacts, because it allows them to avoid awkward story things, like what I'm doing right now. My talking, that is. Okay, now we're gonna do this here outcast mission. Oh, it's so far away. 100 feet. Whew. Man, that was quite... Oh man, I'm rocking my way. The hunger. That looks cool. That's a cool image. These hungry men dared steal some food. Free them so they can rejoin Lithariel's company. Ooh, who's Lithariel? Oh, she's the girl. Oops, I have to start the mission. She's the girl with the queen as her mom. So we're saving her like her men. Ledge kills, eh?
You took meat from my plate. If you want meat, you should have been born in Uruk.
Oops. Where are you at? Definitely went straight in his eyeball. Okay, on to ledge killings.
I'm hungry, slave. My dinner is in your belly. Maybe I'll just cut it out.
Hey. 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 Hey, you.
No touching Uruk food! You didn't hunt for that meat, we did! Filthy leech!
Come closer, a little bit closer to the edge. I can't. Oh, I attracted this guy. No, I didn't.
Bleed, you retain Uruk food! You didn't hunt for that meat! We did! Filthy leech!
Okay, I'll get him over here.
We'll have action soon enough!
What the heck? Why can't I attract him?
You took meat from my plate!
That's weird.
If you want meat, you should have been born in Uruk!
Cut. Because that's feasible.
You disgust me! I'm
Oh.
hungry.
Okay, now I can attract him.
Dinner is in your belly. Maybe I'll
Do I have to do it? Does he have to be behind a wall to attract? What? Oh man, there's a lot of guys down there.
No touching Uruk food! You didn't hunt for that meat! We did! Filthy leech!
Ready for my skill shot of the day.
For you pink! No touching Uruk food! You didn't hunt for that meat! We did! See it! Sniff him!
Oh my gosh. That is not what I want.
Down there!
Can I do a ledge kill from here? You missed. You missed. Remove messengers. This gives me a good idea though. Am I chasing it? Okay, I think they're all just yellow now. So now we can make our way back and kill some of them off the ledge.
Dying too quick when I'm torturing them, and all I'm doing is cutting them a little.
You can't see me.
You took meat from my plate. If you want meat, you should have been born in Uruk.
This is really interesting, the way I'm doing this.
He's run off. I saw what.
Oh my gosh. Scaredy cat. And now there's nobody left by this ledge.
So where is that dark skull, eh? See? Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Who cares? We'll be ready for him either way.
Well, there's nobody left up here. This is gonna be a hard bonus.
Is that you, Ranger?
I'm hungry.
Cut me down, quickly.
My dinner is in your belly. Maybe I'll
Thank you.
cut it out.
Good jump. Good jump.
You pathetic worm!
Nobody up there.
I ain't afraid of no category. Next one I see, I'm gonna learn to ride it.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get 3 ledge kills. Unless I go off another ledge. I feel like those first 3 that I had were supposed to be the 3 ledge kills. Oh, I should get that elf shot. But I like couldn't get them because it was like glitching, kind of.
We need a real fight so we can show them. No touching Uruk food! You didn't hunt for
Let's
that
see
meat.
if I can
We did! Filthy leech!
I don't think I can hang off this ledge even. How am I ever supposed to get a ledge kill?
No touching Uruk food! You didn't hunt for that meat! We did! Filthy leech!
Nobody heard that. I'm so sneaky. Did you even? Oh, there's one I can get for a ledge kill. I feel like this game is getting tricky on me. It's forcing me to get more. It's like showing an obvious answer, but then not letting it work.
You men folk are so bad with you. You do so much more damage that way.
See, I can't even get on any ledge by this guy. He's nice and lonely, though.
You should keep your distance from me. Why? What's your problem? Escaping fire! Erase the darkness!
There we go. One ledge kill.
What do you say?
Still not great. Let's see if the guys I just like activated are gonna stir anything up. Oh no, not what I wanted. I like how I get like the experience points too for when they kill them.
Thank you, Ranger.
I don't think it's gonna happen. It's just not happening today.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Guess I'm just gonna have to free the rest of our slaves and not get the bonus. Sad, sad day in Gooshland.
Thank you for freeing us. But I'm still so hungry.
Oh my gosh.
I need to find food.
I don't think
The game's like, listen, brah, you unlocked the ability point for quick throws, but you haven't done any. Okay, let me get this artifact while I'm here. Looks like it's below me. I think I saw where it is. Yep. Oh man, there's two of them. I don't know if I can take them. Just kidding. I can definitely take them. Or I could just wait for them to walk away and sneak in here and grab my stuff.
Haven't seen our leader in ages.
Coded journal entry number 2. Clever. Most clever. This note, written on parchment, seems to have been written with a previously heretofore undiscovered code. It appears to be neither a skip nor a substitution code. Could the note be... Wait, could it be? The note is ensorcelled. Ensorcelled. Ensorcelled.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it. But the orcs here have an ally in the stinking flies. Mordor has its share of stiffs, and I had thought the flies were just getting their fill. But they're moving and attacking like one. Like they got a brain. I've tried to avoid them. They build nests everywhere, and you can hear them buzzing all the time. The orcs here seem to worship the pests, except of course when getting stung by them. The orcs say they're spies. And who are they spying for? They aren't yours, are they?
Interesting. I don't think that we ever get
Where's the Arctic?
too much more information
There are
about.
other forces in
what all
Mordor
that is.
besides ourselves and Sauron.
Yes, these are the spies of Kurunir.
Just kidding. Right there. They're the spies of Kurinir. Okay, we have quite a few more ithildin and artifacts to grab up here, so let's go through and get those real fast.
I could fall and walk away from it twice as hard as
Just sneak through this stronghold. Oh, they definitely saw me. They're definitely gonna sound the alarm. This is gonna be awkward. I think it's in here. Yeah, there it is. Excuse me, I'm just picking up an artifact. No big deal.
Just hear some.
Nah, you didn't. Ooh, Herald's Scroll. Bad news has wings, the saying goes. So it was with the dispatches from Erebor, heralding the orcs' great defeat at the Battle of the Five Armies. This particular scroll made its way into Mordor, carried by a messenger whose ill tidings were received less than warmly by his comrades. Through the courier's identity, though the courier's identity was never revealed, he was referred by the Urks with great affection as Dinner. Man, that was like pretty good writing and very bad reading. I'm sorry about that.
It's never good news. Yeah, I saw to it he didn't. All right, you stinking lot. Shut your guns. Shut it! That's some terrible news here. Terrible. Once again, the filthy humans sided with the dwarves, who had help from those sanctimonious bastards, the elves, who were rescued by, and I am not making this up, of damn giant eagles to slaughter thousands of our brethren in what we should all be calling the battle to unfairly gang up on the orcs. Our lands get invaded, our chieftains killed, and our people murdered. Where does it end? Well, I tell you it ends here, and it ends right now. They can't stop the march of progress. They can't stop us!
You know, this is really interesting because the orcs and the urks are really like just their own people trying to do their own thing. And it's just because they're way uglier than all the rest of us that we gang up on them and kill them. They're also a little like dirty and murdery, but you know, that's just their social norms. If we had different social norms and didn't think that was bad, maybe the orcs would be the good guys. It's deep, man. It is some deep stuff. I'm sure Tolkien probably did that intentionally to some extent.
These Uruk live for battle.
Then we shall not disappoint them.
Right, gotta get that ithildin that's right here too. Can't you hop up on this thing? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That's not where I intended.
No! It's the ranger!
Nah, it's not.
Nani here, Gelar Mordor.
It's not the ranger, it's just some weird fingers sticking up over here. No big deal at all. This ithildin or this one? We'll get this one. Oh, and there's an artifact over here. Look at that artifact first.
Real successful hunt. Got my eye on my prize.
Let's see if we can make a jump. Holy boy. Mad skills. I do feel like there isn't much of like, ooh, I'll grab some intel. there isn't much, oh, this guy looks really creepy. Oh no, he didn't look creepy. What a wuss. I think it would be cool if there was more effect, because like right now the stronghold is going down, but just a minute ago it was like on high alert, and I felt like no more difficult to get through here at all. So it'd be cool if they like made all the guys come towards you, you know, or something. Make you have to fight if it goes on high alert. There's really no incentive to prevent it because it's pretty easy to avoid them even when it's on high alert or not. Star chart carved from the, oh man, that was right. I'm not doing good with the reading today, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe I need some glasses. Carved from the bone from an unknown animal. Yeah, I really think that should be carved from the bone of an unknown animal of immense size. This map of the heavens was no doubt used by a lore master of some skill. Only a few select individuals would have been able to use this chart to track the course of the stars in the skies, using complex and possibly arcane computations to predict the future. Ooh, nifty. Future predicting. Let's see, I think this was probably a hip bone, pelvis bone maybe. It looks like, I want to say this is where the, like a ball and socket. Or maybe a shoulder blade. It could be a shoulder blade.
By that time, we'd grown used to seeing them. But the shorter one had grown cold, distant. He could read the leaves, the lines in a man's hand, the bumps on his head. He could see. You know? And I guess it got to him. The knowing. They'd go off together, and you could tell when they met up with the orcs, the sky would darken, and there would be hail, or rain, or winds that shook the trees. And then, sure enough, everything would clear. They never spoke about any of that, although we'd always want to know. Best not, they'd say. The two left without saying a word. Only it was funny lying, because the shorter fellow left behind all his maps and the odd little board he used to see into the future. Traveling light, maybe. Or maybe... I don't know. Maybe you thought he'd have no more use for it.
What a good storyteller.
Another mystery. Mordor is full of secrets.
The Order of Istari. Messengers sent to contest the will of Sauron. These two went east long ago and were never seen again.
Oh gosh. The Istari. That's like Gandalf is an Istari. They're the gods of Middle Earth.
No more grove drinking for us. It's time to go on the hunt and kill something.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this. Ithildin's just like in the middle of the bridge. Or not. Okay. Bad memory this time.
Got this jump off again? What do you think we can get away with? Bloody murder!
I really like how there's no skill necessary for the platforming in this. That makes life a lot better. This fellow looks familiar. Honestly, they never really tell you who the, or what the Ithildin picture is. I do feel like the Ithildin are like, they're good because you get Mirian and upgrade points and such through the Mirian. But I feel like they're a little bit, it's a little bit of a useless collectible, honestly. The artifacts are cool because they build the world. But the Ithildin's just like, you get this cool picture, which is kind of hip and makes something more of a pain in the butt to, oh my gosh, why would you do that? more of a pain in the butt to complete the game, but I don't know, I feel like it doesn't add as much as it could. Or as something else could. Don't ask me what, though. I just like to criticize and not actually give suggestions for improvement.
You serve the Great Master!
I love doing that, just like overtaking a guy or two and then sending them off to their doom by their old friends. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Got it. Wow, that's almost a whole person. Oh, there's a little hammer. It must be Celebrimbor. But who are the other people? So many mysteries. Does anybody read Elvish? Does anybody know what this says? That'd be nifty. I bet you could Google that and look it up, actually. I'll have to think about that maybe once it's done. So anyways, this has been a ridiculously long part. So, you know, thanks for watching. Stay gooshy, and I'll see you next time.